Hello, my name is Kevin Holston. I work here at the Swedish Museum of Natural History. I have studied flies for quite a long time. The flies that I'll talk to you a little bit about today are called hoverflies or flower flies. So flower flies, as they're called in English, they're also called hoverflies because of the way that they actually hover for long periods of time very expertly over the flowers that they're visiting, or just in general as they do territorial displays and find mates. They're quite common. There are quite a few species, 412 species exactly, in the north, in the Nordic countries. So it's quite a large group. They're quite easy to find, easy to see because most people look at flowers and the insects that come and pollinate them. But these are flies that, because of their appearance, they look maybe a little bit more like stinging hymenoptera, bees and wasps, than flies. So you might have already seen them, but you might have missed on the fact that they're actually flies.
So how efficient as pollinators would you say that flower flies are?
Flower flies are quite efficient pollinators. I mean, there have been some studies about that. They're one of the pollinators, like some other kinds of flies, that have been underestimated how much they actually are doing to pollinate both native flowers and flowers that are more, I guess, important for crops. But they are known to, as adults, feed on both the nectar and the pollen. So they're coming for both purposes, more or less as bees do, where they come for the nectar, but they also come and eat pollen. But they can be quite efficient.
So how can you make the flower flies happy in your garden?
One of the keys to attracting insects of all kinds to gardens is the diversity of the flowers and habitats that you have in the garden. So having one single kind of flower in the garden is not as good as having many different kinds. And in fact, for hoverflies, flower flies, having a large flower that they can land on is a good thing for them to have. So daisies, for example, that would be a good flower to have to attract and keep flower flies in your garden.